Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Look at Spelunky on the Xbox Live Arcade. This is a game that I think a lot of people in the indie community have been anticipating or looking forward to for quite a long time, because obviously Spelunky was a huge hit when it came out on the PC. I guess as much of a huge hit as a free game can be from the developer's perspective anyway. But yeah, this came out on the PC like 3 years ago. It is a mining, right? Not mining, that's a terrible way to explain it. It's like an Indiana Jones style vertical scrolling 2D roguelike, if that makes any sense. Like, picture the Binding of Isaac, but instead of going like room to room and then going down floors, instead you're like moving vertically instead of from a top-down or isometric perspective, trying to discover treasure and, you know, get to the bottom of these caves and eventually find your way out of these mines without dying. And it is brutally fucking hard. But without further ado, we're gonna get started here. This is the adventure mode, which is like kind of like the main mode, and then there's deathmatch as well, which I actually have not touched, because the game only has local multiplayer. It doesn't actually have online multiplayer, which I think is kind of crazy, but in spite of that, I'm really having a great time with Spelunky so far. So we've got all these different explorers that we can choose from. I've only unlocked a few, so we've got like regular Spelunker man, this gentleman right here. I'm gonna call her Daisy. We've got the dude from Jumanji. Von Trapp? No, that's Sound of Music. I can't remember. We're gonna go with regular Spelunky dude. Despite Mustache Man. I know Mike Fox is playing this game right now as well, and I'm almost positive that he's going to play as the Mustache Man. So I'm going to try to get one step ahead of him. So once we actually get started here, I can explain just what the hell Spelunky is all about. So Spelunky, as far as I know, has 16 different levels in it. And it's very much like a roguelike in the sense that you have permadeath as soon as you get started. So one thing I'm just going to show off quickly here is that there are shortcuts in the game. So I'm going to start at the earliest levels over here, which are the mines. But if you beat the mines 4 times, or 3 times, then this tunnel dude comes up and opens up the shortcut to the second world, which is the jungle. So I've only spent about 2 hours with this so far, so I've only unlocked the shortcut to the jungle, but I assume that's how it works for the other stuff in the game as well. So the other gimmick, well, not really gimmick, but the other hook about Spelunky is that the levels are constantly rearranging, so it's randomly generated, and every level has its own, like, unique layout. So let's talk about the controls and what you can actually do in Spelunky. So you can see in the top left there I have 4 hearts. Every time I get hit, it's going to take off 1 to 4 of those, I guess. We also have bombs and ropes that we can use in order to access like parts of the level, like blow up some rocks or blow up some enemies, and use ropes to descend from unsafe heights safely. We also have a whip that we can use with the X button. We can use that to break stuff. And we can pick stuff up as well, which is going to become important. So our only goal is really to collect treasure as much as we possibly can, and survive as long as we can, and get as far as we can while collecting as much treasure as possible. So I can take the stuff that I've picked up and use that to throw at people. Worth noting also, of course, as you might expect, considering the nature of this game, there is a walk function, and if you hold the right trigger, there is a run function as well. So what we are going to try to do is get as much treasure as possible here without actually dying. So I can push these rocks out of the way, and as you can see, we do get a fair amount of money here. Like, those 3 gold bars were worth 1,500 gold alone. And our main problem as we play through this game is going to be avoiding just the sheer amount of shit that can kill you that Spelunky throws at you. Like, those bats are probably the easiest enemy that you face in the entire game, with the exception of maybe snakes that just stand still. That was a sentence that would be very difficult to say if you had a speech impediment. Oh, okay, here's something that's interesting. It might seem like everything's normal right now, but that block down to the bottom right is actually an arrow trap, and those ruined my life when I first started playing. So what I'm going to try to do here is throw this pot, and maybe that will trigger the arrow trap. It didn't, and now I've got a ruby over there. Okay, so we're not going to go for that. Okay, we'll show off this arrow trap, perhaps. So if I just fell down here, this is what would happen to me. I would get shot by that arrow, and that would actually take off 2 hearts, which would be a pain in the ass. Now, we do have other objectives, or not really objectives, but things that we can accomplish that will help us on our quest. Primarily, there are these special characters called damsels that we can try to rescue down here in the caves. So if you see a puppy, just shout out. I saw one at the start of this video, but I think I've descended too far to be able to go back and get him, unfortunately. Let's see if maybe we can, yeah, we got that gold bar to trigger this. We can also carry this arrow if we want. But really, all we're trying to do, you know, think of it almost like a companion piece to the Binding of Isaac or any other roguelike. We're just trying to get from floor to floor safely. I mean, collecting all the treasure and stuff is great from a high score perspective, but really all we're trying to do is make sure that we stay alive as long as possible. I think the furthest I've gotten in the game, recall that was level 1, is actually only level 7. Oh, fuck. Sometimes there's enemies inside of those pots as well. Yeah, the furthest I've gotten in my, like, 2 hours of play is level 7, which is fucking crazy. So as you might imagine, let's just pick up this ruby for now. We'll talk about that idol in a second. So as you can imagine, most of these runs end fairly quickly. There's like no shortage of shit that is going to take you by surprise and ruin your life. So we're going to grab this, and you'll see some of Spelunky's dickishness as a big, huge fucking boulder crashes down from the sky. Oh god! And kills me instantly. I actually didn't think that would do that much damage. Oh man, okay. So there you go, total deaths 98. That was actually an above average run in terms of length for me. Let's do a quick restart here, which will put us right at the mines. 1-1, so like I said, there is permadeath as well, so anything you've collected disappears, as well as all of your progress. So apart from those shortcuts that you can unlock if you beat the last level of the world like 3 times and give that tunnel man some tools with which to create his shortcuts, you are basically, you know, on your own from the start again. Which is good, it means that every run is a little bit different. Do I want to... Oh, there's a ladder. I don't have to really waste a rope to go up here and get this. So yeah, Spelunky, I think, has got a huge cult following on the... Oh, come on. Come on. On the PC, the whip is kind of useless. I find it much easier a lot of the time to just jump on enemies' heads, but we haven't really run into a situation where that would be super effective. Oh, god damn it. A huge cult following on the PC, but it's been kind of like a mark of shame for me as someone who plays a lot of indie games. Oh, Jesus Christ. You gotta be a little bit more careful than I'm being in Spelunky right now. Yeah, it's been kind of a mark of shame because I didn't really play Spelunky. As we get 12 bombs there. Wow, that is crazy. I didn't really play Spelunky that much on the PC, but now that it's out on Xbox Live Arcade, I'm starting to see what all the fuss is about. The PC version, I probably played like an hour and maybe was in the wrong mindset or something. It was just like, oh, jeez, I'm gonna die. It was just like, it's not really for me. I was wrong. This game is fucking totally for me. There's 2 negatives, I guess, surrounding this game right now. Let's see if we can find our doggy, and I can explain just what the heck it does if you rescue damsels. But yeah, this is totally my kind of game. The only 2 downsides that I can see are that it's a little bit expensive. I mean, it is $15, so 1,200 Microsoft points on Xbox Live Arcade. Whereas that might be a tough sell because there is a free PC version, but this is certainly, from a graphical perspective at least, way more polished. Not to say that the PC just get out in there. Not to say that the PC version looks bad by any stretch of the imagination, but this is clearly like a lot of work has gone into this, and the visual style of this, I think, is better than the PC version. But in addition to that, there's only local multiplayer, which is kind of frustrating because the multiplayer looks like a lot of fun. In fact, a lot of reviews have cited it as a selling point right now, kind of in the same way as like a new Super Mario Bros. Or something, but since it's only local, I probably will never get much of a chance to play it with any of my friends, which is disappointing. But, you know, in spite of that, I still think if you're interested in this and if you're interested in roguelikes, Spelunky is going to be a fantastic purchase for you. Now, we haven't even shown off like 2% of the content in Spelunky. There's also this dude, and we can buy stuff from him. So I can buy the compass, for example, and the compass will point downwards to show me where the door is. Very useful on levels where things might be dark. The other thing you can do with this dude, and I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well, we could just bomb him and then try to steal all his shit, but instead he's just going to blow us away with his shotgun. The number of times that I've done that accidentally has been fucking crazy. Where I'm like holding a rock or something and I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love to buy these bombs. And I throw the rock at him and he's like, terrorist! And just tries to kill me and has always succeeded in killing me actually. So anyway, let's get started here. Wow, we found some spiky shoes right off the get-go. I believe that is, those are going to serve as like they're going to reduce the friction, or sorry, increase the friction on our boots so that if we're running we don't slide so much. It's a cheap item, it's an item I don't really like that much, but it's a good introduction to the fact that there are other items in the game as well. Like, for example, we saw the compass, there's also like a baseball mitt, which is something that makes you throw and catch better. I'm not sure, I've never done any catching, but I've done a lot of pitching, if you know what I mean. Oh, why did I... You gotta be ever diligent, because if you just sit around and you're like, oh, I wonder if there's treasure inside of this thing. Usually not. Usually it is like a snake or something. But, there we go, finally we found our first dog. And I totally forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, I was just trying to insinuate that there's a lot of different items in the game, and hopefully we'll come across more of them. There's like climbing gloves that allow you to stick to walls. There's like a cape, which allows you to like kind of slow down your descent when you're falling from heights. So here's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna first kill this bat with this rock, just to make my progress a little bit easier. Then I'm gonna grab this dog. So this dog is our damsel. We can actually do something here if we go to help and options, settings. We can change our damsel if we wanted to. We can make it like a dude, we can make it this voluptuous lady, or we can make it any combination of all three. Let's make it the lady for now, just so we can see if this works. Nope. Okay, well, your damsel skin basically controls what kind of skin you are going to get on these things that need saving. And we're going to throw our dog to kill that spider. That's how I do things in real life, too. Man's best friend. I've never experienced any affection for my dog, but it has killed a lot of spiders for me. Now, if we take our damsel to the end of the level, it'll walk in through the door, and when we go in through the door, notice I have 3 hearts right now. We will actually get to 4 hearts when this dog that has turned into a lady gives us a kiss on the cheek. But I'm going to switch that back to dogs, because dogs are cool, and I would rather rescue dogs than blonde-haired ladies. No offense if you're a blonde-haired lady that's watching this, that's just not my style. And no offense if you're a dog that's watching this, but I want to have intercourse with you. So, what we're going to do here, you can see there's a shop over to the left. I mean, you can't see it now, but you could a second ago. What I'm going to do is try to be super sneaky and trigger this arrow trap. Oh, this is going to be tough. Yep! Nailed it! I think we could also do it like, I was going to drop a bomb down there, but that will like trigger the shop owner to be angry. All these sorts of things you learn fairly quickly on in your Spelunky experience. So what are we going to do now? I guess we're just going to keep trying to get to the end here. That thing was going to come to life. So, the main point of Spelunky, you know, similar to a Binding of Isaac, is just like, it's, oh god. Well, we found the end, but it's not so much about, like, getting to the end of the game. It's more about, like, the kind of weird runs that you'll have and the randomness that is kind of inherent to the game. So I guess we'll just end this level. We finished this quickly. I can't open that chest without a key, and keys are fairly difficult to find. Or fairly rare, I should say, at least. We didn't rescue a damsel, but it's no big deal. We're still moving on here. Yeah, so it's all about, like, the random generation of the levels and the kind of randomness inherent in the runs that you're going to have. You know what? We're going to grab this. And then we're going to try to run away from this boulder here. If we can just get through, like, the first or second pass, we should be okay! Alright, well, we got totally screwed there. Maybe I should stop taking that idol. But if you take the idol to the end, you get, like, 10,000 treasure. We're going to do one more quick restart, and then maybe after this, I'll stop talking about the game so much and just show you the game. And we can... That's going to hurt. We can make sure we get this gold. We can show off the jungle, which is the second level in the game, where things get substantially harder. I mean, it might seem like things are difficult right now. I assure you, this is actually the easy part of the game, and I am just doing truly terribly. I mean, like, normally the mines are not that difficult for me, despite the fact that I only have, what, like 2 hours into the game, and very limited Spelunky experience from before. Oh man, this trap is going to get us, I feel. I'm going to try to play it safe. And we'll just avoid going down here. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of mistakes I'm making if you're like an experienced Spelunky player, and I apologize for that. Nice. But I'm playing the game at my own speed, you know? I'm learning as fast as I can. Where is the dog? I heard it cry, but it's not around here anymore. Oh, I didn't change it back to dogs yet. It's still on ladies. But that is okay. So yeah, so far having a heck of a lot of fun with this game. I would definitely recommend it if you like what you see. If you can get over the price point, and in particular... Oh, I would love to buy that shotgun, but I don't have the money right now. And I probably won't be able to come back up here either. I don't want to fight that big spider. Actually, the big spiders, it's sometimes good to fight them because they give you awesome upgrades, but I don't really have any means with which to, like, toss a bomb up there or anything right now, unfortunately. I'm missing a ton of treasure, but anyway, especially, like, if you have someone to play local co-op with, and 2 controllers, I guess, but I assume you would have 2 controllers by now anyway. I think this is pretty much a no-brainer. Like, I'm not going to be able to show off... Get out of there! I'm not going to be able to show off the gameplay of that, but from what I've heard, the local multiplayer is fantastic, so definitely check that out. But even from just a single-player-only perspective, this game has a heck of a lot to offer. So we picked up, if we go to our items here... Ooh, not end adventure, that would be bad. I got the... You can see there's a ton of items in the game, and a ton of items I haven't even unlocked yet. But we got the Ujet Eye. The eye is an ancient symbol of royal power. Does it have any other purpose? Wow, I can't believe I remembered that whole passage after I accidentally closed the window. We'll see. I have no idea what that does, but I've gotten it a few times before. Let's see if these do anything. This is an altar right here. If we put a body on the altar, let's see what happens if we put the skull on the altar. So if we put a body on the altar, sometimes it will give us an upgrade. Didn't do anything with the skull, but if we put like our damsel on the altar, oftentimes it will give us an item like a catcher's mitt or something like that. So let's trigger this arrow trap. Alright, that worked out excellently. Worth noting, those arrows can still hurt you after they've bounced off the wall if the arrowhead, like, points inwards as it touches you. Could be using some bombs to blow up this area right here. Oh, I guess that's what Wadjet Eye, what is it, Ujet Eye does? It, like, gives us the ability to see all these gems in the rocks or something, which is good. We'll use a bomb, pick up some extra treasure here. I kind of expected that to get more than just the one. Let's try it this way. Because those are worth a fair amount of money. Okay, we just got one more again for it. That kind of sucks. Oh, there's some extra gold here, and we'll head down to the next level. So far, I'd say my average run in Spelunky averages maybe like 2 minutes at best, so this is already a fairly solid run for me. I mean, I am, of course, going more slowly because I'm talking over top, but it's progress, man. When I first got started, beating... oh, I didn't get hit there. When I first got started, beating the mines part 1 was, like, insurmountable. But, you know, I've made progress since then. I think I'm on the verge, maybe a couple more days, and I'll be able to get through the jungle and get to the ice caves reliably. But the jungle, man, is, as you will see, a total pain in the ass right now. Where's the damsel? Damn it, I want to put him on the altar so you guys can see what happens. There's all sorts of secrets like that that I haven't even really discovered, I'm sure. Now, this is a kissing booth. If we kiss this dog for $8,000, we will get 1 heart. So we might as well. I could try to steal the dog and put him on the altar, but again, the shopkeeper will come after me, and that dude is potent. I have never been able to kill him, despite people's suggestions. I wonder if maybe I could actually grab him and race down here in time to get to the door. It's pretty soon. Let's try it. No, 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 go, 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 go. Oh, God. You can do it, you can do it. Yeah, I've rescued you from your prison, dog. Do we get up to 6 hearts for that? If so, I think that's the most health I've ever had. Well, we do. I think that was worth it. I took some great risks to make that happen. So you see on this level, we got that message, my skin is crawling. I think what that means is that if we spend too long in this level, this big scary ghost is going to come down and try to murder us. But it might also mean that there's just like 1,000 times more spiders. I mean, that seems to be what's happening right now. I hate those snakes. Damn you, Nedry! Okay. Notice I got stunned for a little bit. Oh, come on. Can't believe I didn't take damage there. And I can't believe this is a dead end. Notice I got stunned for a second there. That is how a lot of deaths happen in Spelunky, is you'll like get stunned, and then it'll knock you into some spikes or something. Oh man, we're at the end of the level. Why is that dude guarding it? No! No! I was so close to the end of the mines. How could you do that to me? I didn't do anything wrong. I don't understand what happened there. That's okay. Let's go to continue, and it'll load us in here. And I will take our shortcut here. That's the tutorial level down here. I don't need to go through that again. Just teaches you the basics of the game. I will go over here and check out the jungle so you guys can see what kind of enemies and kind of dickish traps that they come across in the jungle. So the big dick that you're going to come across here is this tiki trap. So let me try to trigger this without actually getting killed by it. Yeah, if we stand close to it, it'll trigger these spikes, and these spikes take off, I think, 4 damage in 1 hit. I used to think it was instant kill, but then one time I got down here with 5 hearts, and it didn't quite kill me. I think it just took me down to 1. But these things are a total pain in the ass when you're trying to get through situations like that. I had one kill me in a totally unfair way. It was like right next to the exit, so when I tried to go through the door, it just murdered me. So we have piranha plants up there. The piranha plants are annoying as fuck because they're very difficult to kill. This one's caught in the cobwebs. But in addition to that, I mean, we might actually just not be able to kill it with our whip. But in addition to that, you can't jump on them. If you jump on them, they kill you in 1 hit, similar to like a mimic in Dark Souls or something like that. So we do have a damsel here, so I'll try to get in there. I don't want to jump in the water because those piranhas are going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, it looks like I killed that piranha, actually. Maybe we can jump in the water now. Hopefully our dog... Oh! There's a skeleton man down here. Oh, I can't jump on things in the water. I forgot. Okay, so we whipped our dog a little bit. It's kind of funny, like, if you come across, like, an arrow trap or something, if it hits you, it takes off 2 hearts, but you can just, like, easily send your dog to get hit by it. Okay, this thing is not going to be able to get through here. I'm just... Oh, that was stupid. That was really dumb. Okay, let's do a quick restart again. What I was going to say is you can, like... You saw how I threw that skull to trigger the arrow trap. You can also throw your dog to trigger the arrow trap. And by doing that, if we find the exit soon, I can just grab that dog and get out of here, but I don't think we're going to find the exit anytime soon. If you throw your dog at the arrow trap, it'll take a little bit of damage, but it can survive more than 1 hit, so sometimes you, like, use your damsel for your own personal gain. Which is really what human relationships are all about, right? So let's come down here, we'll grab this gold, grab this gold, watch out for the tiki traps. I'm going to stop talking so much. I mean, every time I've ever said that in a video, I've just continued talking a whole hell of a lot. I'm just going to try to make some progress here. If I can at least see the ice caves in this video, I would consider it a personal success from an achievement level, I guess. Also, the achievements in this game are totally fucking crazy. There's an achievement for beating the game in less than 8 minutes. Give me your boomerang, motherfucker. Beating the game in less than 8 minutes without using any shortcuts. So, like, from level 1 to what I believe is level 16 without using any shortcuts. That shit is insane. Wow, we got the compass just out of this random thing. That'll show us easy way to get to the boss. And then, by using bombs, it's possible that we might be able to shorten this up for ourselves. I was really scared of those blue frogs the first time I played through the jungle, but it turns out they are just like, they're just there for decoration, really. Let's come through here, try not to get hit by the tiki trap. These orange frogs explode into bombs whenever you jump on them, so we gotta worry about them a little bit. I absolutely want to get this dog, but I kind of want to blow these dudes up first, just to make things a little bit easier on myself. Then we can get rid of our boomerang. Just toss that bitch up here, grab our dog, take our dog to the exit, and leave with 5 hearts. That's awesome. I need some way to get up on top of this platform, though. Please don't make me use... Oh, man, I can't hit the red bumper fast enough. I'm gonna have to use a rope or something. Oh, well. That's fine. 1 rope for a heart is definitely a fair trade. You find ropes all the time. So we'll continue onwards to the next level. Like I said, there's only 4 levels in each section, so if we can get through it, there's a good chance... Oh, man, that's rough. I don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. If we can get through these 4 levels, we might be able to see the ice caves. Oh, I don't want to go through this. Is that a jetpack? I want to go through this. We've already got the compass. How much is the jetpack? 30,000! I can't afford that. In fact, I can only afford the web gun in here, but that might help us out. I kind of don't like the web gun, but I can show you what it does anyway. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh! Sorry, you can clean that up. Okay, we're gonna shoot the moon here. I did take some fall damage. I kind of expected that. I was trying to land on the tombstone, but I'd rather take 1 fall damage than land on the spikes and just die instantly. Oh, God! I did the same thing again, but I got very lucky there. I kind of don't want to go through that section right there, because there's a big scary ghost that might follow me if I make a wrong move. Oh! Oh, that was close. Try to do our jumping puzzle effectively here. Oh, I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh, I just waited there at the tiki trap. I had too many things on my mind. Okay, let's do 1 more run, and then we'll call it quits for Spelunky. Maybe I'll show off some of the menu stuff so you can see if there's other features in the game, although I'm pretty sure, you know, what you see is what you get right here. This is Spelunky. There are other modes, but, you know, deathmatch mode, I don't know. I guess I'll check it out just to see if there's AI or something. And if there is a... Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Get the boomerang. Get the fuck out. That's not the boomerang. That is a man indigenous to this part of the jungle. I was trying to throw him at the bat to get him to kill. Get the fuck out of here. Get eaten by piranhas. Alright, so we're gonna need this dog. I want to kill these monkeys because they're pains in the ass. That'll do it. No, don't steal my gold! Don't hump my butt! How am I gonna get to this dog? Dog? I guess I'll put a bomb here and just see what the hell happens. Yeah, okay, so the dog walked on the spikes. No! No! Doggy, come here! You're still alive. You're fine. Okay, now we'll take the dog, and we'll try to do this jumping puzzle. Don't laugh! Sometimes this is difficult. Now remember, you can't jump on those piranha plants, but we can jump into that orange thing, and that'll serve kind of like a cobweb. It'll hold us in place. I got very lucky that something cushioned my fall there. Man, we turned that around a little bit. I kind of didn't expect that to go so well. But it's okay, because it did. So Jungle 2.0. Oh, yeah, smart move. Like I said, Rube Goldberg inventions, like, just constantly conspiring to get you fucking killed. What am I looking for here? I want another damsel because I'm so low on health right now. Can I make... I think I can make this fall right here, yeah. Might not have been able to make the other fall. And I will use a bomb to get into this area. Maybe even 2 bombs if necessary. Because there is a box in addition to our damsel there, and that box will hold more bombs. Or possibly, you know, more ropes or something, but I would prefer if it held more bombs. And the ending is right there, so we can probably just do this easily. Oh, we got a parachute, actually, which means that next time we're going to take fall damage, the parachute will open and stop us from taking fall damage. Alright, well, if you guys want to see what happens... I only have 1 bomb left. Can I do this? I don't know if this is going to blow through the wall here. If it does, though... Yes, awesome. So instead of getting the extra health, just for... Oh, no! I was going to say just for story's sake, I will put the dog on the altar, but... Fuck it. 1 more play! This is where this game really shines, is in this, like, 1 more play style, you know, similar to something like a... I don't know, I guess Trials Evolution is what I would... Yeah, smooth start there, is what I would say. It's most similar to. Yeah, I really don't want to get... Like, I want that ruby, but I don't want to be right next to the tiki trap. Of course. And it does have, like... You'll notice sometimes when we go into a floor, it'll say, like, the dead are restless. Whenever it says something like that, that means there's, like, a challenge on this floor. That was not so bad. Or like, some kind of special condition. So sometimes it'll be like, I can't see shit in here. And on those levels, you like get a torch, but everything else is black around you. So you just have to carry it with you in order to kind of see where the heck you're going. So let's grab this. Okay, we got out of there effectively. I find the idol on the second floor is less of a pain in the ass to get than the idol on the first floor. Simply because, you know, on the first floor, that thing kills you in like one hit. That rolling boulder kills you in one hit if it touches you. Whereas in the jungle, it just kind of opens up like a pit that you can fall into. It hasn't really been that much of a problem for me. So I'm going to do what most great explorers do and throw their treasure down a pit in order to kill enemies. Hey, that worked out really well. So we actually get 10,000 for that idol, and we'll move on to the next floor. Yeah, this is just a game that it's very much entrenched in that kind of philosophy where when you start to play it, you're going to be like, oh, one more game. Ah, you know, each game only takes like 5-6 minutes at most. One more game. We can just play one more game. Come on, Mom, just 10 more minutes. Got a little bit of treasure out of this. It's fine by me. No, grab the treasure, Spelunky. Also, I haven't talked about it much from a like mechanical standpoint, but the controls in the game work totally fine. Like oh god, I'm a fucking idiot. One more try. It's not as least from my perspective, it's not maybe as fluid as a Meat Boy, but it's definitely better than like an Adventures of Shuggy or something where I found the controls super floaty and annoying and a pain in the ass to get to. Here, let's fuck something up if I'm gonna do a special run. I've never touched the Skeleton King before, but I've seen him a couple times. Let's drop a bomb here and see what the heck happens. Maybe I can fight him. Or maybe I can just collect his crown for 5,000 gold. Okay, so I shouldn't have been as hesitant as I was in my Spelunky career to grab that Skeleton King's crown. Maybe sometimes, though, it comes back to life and fights the shit out of you. For now, that seems like a wise decision. I really don't like the position that this damsel is in under this tiki... Oh, come on. Under this tiki trap, but we'll plant a bomb here. Maybe I can go in the back way and pick it up without putting myself in too much danger. Yeah, and there's the exit right there, so we'll put another bomb down here. As you guys know, I'm a chronic sufferer. No. It didn't kill me. It killed the dog, though. Okay, thank you, dog bro. You sacrificed your life so that I might live. But I'm a chronic sufferer of, like, too good to use syndrome. So when I have like bombs and ropes, I tend to die holding as many bombs and ropes as I started with because I never use them. But I'm trying to get over it, you know. It's been a constant pain in the ass of my entire... Oh, no. That snail will never know that he caused my death. So let's I guess we'll continue. And once we get in here, I will exit to the main menu. And you can see what sort of stuff we got here. So we got player stats. We can check that out. I'm not even going to bother checking the leaderboards because I know I'm not even close. Look at plays 106, deaths 106. Average scores 7,330. That's not very good. Let's check out deathmatch mode if maybe there's some AI going on here because this will be the first time I've ever tried it. Let's go random arena. Sure, why not? Bots on. Cool. Begin match. So I guess this is like PvP, player versus player competitive stuff. I will play as... I kind of want to play as the Mustache Man. There's these other characters, you kind of just find them as you play. Like, there's one character that I found just like sitting in a coffin. This lady right here. So we will grab her and check out that sweet ass as she descends that rope. Yeah, she was just like sitting in a coffin, and then I cracked the coffin open and made it happen. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Don't... Okay, these guys are seemingly just gonna kill themselves. What am I being hit by there? Did I kill Blue Man? I think I killed Blue Man. I can't tell what the fuck is going on. Just throw bombs constantly. What are these ghosts doing? Yeah, I win? I think I won, right? Player 1 wins. I'm the greatest. You can indeed control your ghost. So I imagine your ghost does do damage to the enemy as well. Oh man, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, we got angry spiders here too. Just toss bombs in here. Wow, that was easy. No, sticky bombs, I don't want them. I think I won again. Versus bots, this is almost a little bit too easy. I don't think I had any struggle there. But I could see how this would be a lot of fun. There's also co-op mode, I believe. Well, I guess it's not, I believe. There is a co-op mode, because if you watched when I went to adventure mode, I was just able... I'm going to die here, maybe. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, that killed me in one hit. When I went to adventure mode, there were like 4 slots for players to join, so... Definitely you can play some adventure mode co-op as well if that tickles your fancy. So I start every game by just firing as many bombs as I can. Angry Spider, get the hell out of here. Alright, I win. I'm the greatest Spelunky player of all time. I'm actually pretty terrible at Spelunky. Let's go back to the main menu here. That's kind of cool. I like that it's in there, but... Anyway, that's pretty much Spelunky in a nutshell. We can go back to the beautiful title screen here. I like pretty much everything about this game. A little bit expensive, I think, for a lot of people's tastes, but definitely worth it if you're willing to plunk down the $15. This is probably going to be one of those titles that people are talking about when they're like, what are the best indie games of last year, 2012? I have a feeling Spelunky is going to be maybe not at the top of the list in those discussions, but certainly it will be a talking point somewhere along the lines. But as always, thank you guys for watching. This game is totally up my alley. I am glad that it is finally out after an extended wait on the Xbox Live Arcade, and I will see you guys next time.